So what did my quest for happiness look like? It's quite the journey. It's still ongoing, but this was in the 90s. So I didn't have as much access to what I have now. So I started where I needed to start, which was in therapy. And if you have had a lot of trauma in your young life, right? So I grew up in a family that was filled with dysfunction, pretty much every dysfunction you can think of. And there was a lot of emotional, mental, and physical abuse that I experienced as a young person that continued on into my young adult life. And we can talk about that another day. So I started first in therapy. Coaching, because of the trauma, coaching would have been mildly successful. And if you want to learn how to succeed in a therapeutic environment and really then I'm going to do another video about that. But I started in therapy, and then any book that I could find that said, or workshop even that I could find that said, if you want to be a better spouse, if you want to be a better human, if you want to be a better woman, if you want to be a better parent, I read it. I signed up for the workshops. I did them all. But the best thing that I ever did for myself was I truly went on a process of self-discovery. I went on a journey, right? And the journey was the Barbara Brennan School of Healing. Now, if you look up the Barbara Brennan School of Healing, you're going to see a lot of woo-woo, auras, hands of light, very Reiki-ish, but this was before Reiki. This was the 1990s. Barbara Brennan was one of the first people to bring hands-on healing to the United States. And yes, it is that. But what they don't tell you is that at the school, it's also emotional mental boot camp so that you can understand and know yourself so well. You know what your triggers are. You know what your woundings are. You know what your trauma is. You know where you go to places with fear. You know yourself. And all of the skills that they taught me there are the skills that I bring to my clients so that they can go on their process and their journey of self-discovery. And the concepts and the tools that I learned there that are not that complicated, but they're important so that you can live the happiest life that you can live. So everything that I've learned and I am learning on my quest for happiness, I bring to my clients on a daily basis. So yeah. So now it might be I add podcasts in, I add YouTube in, I add so many things in and work on myself daily. Audiobooks. Awesome. So you can do it. I'm not extraordinary, right? And if you want a shortcut, I'm the person to call because I've been there, done it, read it, listened to it, and I continue. Take care.